Well, here we are back again, folks. This time to watch some Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, 3 episodes specifically. And then we shall talk about a whole ton of Marvel news, courtesy of Alex Perez at the Cosmic Circus. We got 2 parts of a Discord Q&A. Oh, I love Alex's Discord Q&A. So many fun tidbits he drops. So we'll be going over all of that. So all in all, we got a pretty fun stream coming up. If I do say so myself. So fill your cup and light your smoke. Because it's time for that favorite kind of stream, the combo of a watch party and some nerdy news. Welcome to this Wednesday night stream from the basement. Hope y'all are doing well. Hello, chat. Hello, kind viewers of the replay. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you'll have a good time. I'm pretty sure you will. We have 3 episodes of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man to watch, which is going to be pretty cool because at least after the first 2, I dig this show. And then, of course, many Marvel updates from probably my favorite scooper and one of the 2 best out there, one Alex Perez of the Cosmic Circus. So, there's much to talk about, and there's a couple other stories besides. So, I hope you're ready for a good stream. I know I am. What's up, Brooke? How you doing, man? Welcome. You loved the F4 trailer? I thought it was pretty good. I like watching other people's breakdowns because they catch everything I miss, and unfortunately, that's a lot. Less than it used to be, but still too much. What up, Brennan? How you doing, man? Welcome. Thanks for coming. You guys ready for some Spidey action? Brooke says, excited for Cat 4. Gonna see it next weekend with my friend at South Center, either 15th or the 16th. I still need to work out the details. Well, that's cool, man. I'm glad you're excited for that. I am. Hoping for the best. Brendan says F4 was a good trailer. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed it overall. I don't know. You guys probably watched it, did the breakdown, so of course, some of you watching on the replay may have not. I did a breakdown video of the F4 trailer. You just click over on the video section. I believe it's the most recent one. You should check that shizzle out. But a quick summary. I enjoyed the trailer. I loved the emphasis of the family vibe because that is the emphasis and always has been the emphasis in the comics from inception until today. Um, wanted to see more. Wanted to see a little more Galactus. And kind of wanted to see Reed's powers, so everyone else's, but I agree with some of the people that posited that we didn't see Reed's stretchiness because that's probably the hardest thing to get done in VFX, and they're still working on that shit. Which, you know, movie's not coming out till July. That makes total sense, at least to me. So I'm thinking we'll probably see Reed stretch in, like, I don't know, April, somewhere in there. Probably the second trailer. They'll probably hold on that a couple months and, you know, really get in there and get a couple things looking good, stretchy wise, and then put those scenes in the next trailer, and then, you know, obviously finish up the rest. And hopefully we get to see Galactus actually, like, you know, do something in the next trailer as well. And they may as well throw Shia LaBeouf into it. It's not like we don't know she's in it. You watching many breakdowns of trailers? Yeah. I like watching people who know way more than me do the breakdowns, and that way I can learn stuff. Yeah. No, I don't need that up. Go away. Shoot. There we go. Yeah. So we have 3 episodes to watch tonight. Got a chunk of Marvel updates to go over. And we're having an ice storm here, so I have to get up early tomorrow. So, well, earlier than normal. So we're going to get started watching this shit in about 5 minutes. That's all the time I'm giving people to this evening. Again, because, you know, circumstances. Yeah, I agree, Brennan. I don't see I don't see how they can't. You know, they gotta if they're gonna build shit up, they gotta build up like the biggest threat in that movie, which is Galactus. So need to see his face, need to hear that super dope voice of Ralph Ineson speaking, and I need to see him smash a couple things. That would be cool. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, no, this was a good first trailer. They nailed the vibe. I think they gave us the vibe. They gave us some teases. Some what was on Reed's chalkboard is cool. I get more specific in the video. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Pretty please and thank you. Yeah, at least a face and voice. Oh, and speaking of doing things that help the channel out besides watching my stuff, please hit the like and the subscribe and the notification bell. If you would be so kind, if you have not yet done so. Pretty, please. You'll have fun. We always have fun here, don't we, guys? We always have fun down here in the basement. So you guys looking forward to these episodes? I have managed to avoid, by some miracle, any in-depth reviews. I mean, I've seen people be like, yeah, these episodes are good, which is good news, but I avoided anything that, like, gave a summary or what have you. A review, as it were. Managed to avoid all that. So I'm pretty happy. Yeah, they were pretty good, Brooke. I am very much looking forward to these next 3. And again, we're going to start about 1:45. So about 3 minutes. We're going to get in on this stuff. Get down and do the business. And in our case, the business is nerding out to a Spider-Man cartoon. Which I might as well bring that back up now anyway, because cool. Observe the gray. Understand the need to stretch. I'm not diving in full calisthenics or anything. Sometimes you just gotta stretch it out. Pause. I'll tell you, I speed read through those Discord Q&As from Alex. I'm very much looking forward to talking about a couple, 3 things. I'm very much looking forward to talking about a couple, 3 things. I think you guys will enjoy it. All right. If you have not yet done so, pull up your Disney Pluses. Click on the show and get to the... Oops. That one. And get to that screen. That screen right there. Because it's about time. It will be time to get into these 3 episodes. I shall be kind and grant another minute. But only because I like you guys. I really wish they hadn't shown those fucking stupid ass little clips for Cap 4. I wish they hadn't put them out because those were not great. Those were not inspiring. I am still going to go see the movie though, obviously. But as I've said plenty of times before, I just want to walk out. All I need is to walk out of the theater and go, cool. I don't need to walk out going, holy shit, that movie was fucking awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would be beyond ecstatic if that happened. I just don't want to walk out going, God damn it. I want to walk out going, cool. That movie was cool. And that's all I need. All right. All right. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. We are going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it. Don't skip the recap. Never skip the recap. I love that theme. Yes, it does, Brennan. Damn. Damn. Well, you can do that when you got Osborne money. Amadeus Future Hulk. Oh, for sure. For sure, Brooke. Well, eventually. Well, yeah, you can because you're Norman Osborn. That was literally the fastest written check, unless he already had it rewritten and just signed it. That is an advanced dumpster. Oh, hey, there's that symbol again. Yeah, right? Still on episode 3. What up, Delta Dan? What up, Griff? Oh, that's all right, man. Oh, Dre out. Well, isn't that the classic sales guide voice? With, I believe that's more Oscorp tech. Yeah, maybe. Oop. Yeah, he's big, all right. What up, Dub? What up, Darboyd? Yeah, I haven't watched any of his lives in forever. Ooh, damn. Oh, so ends episode one. Well, technically three, but episode one for this evening. Any stuff? No stuff. All right, let us move on to, well, at least getting to the screen where we always be pausing. Womp. That would be this screen. All right. That was a pretty dope episode. For a minute, I was like, are we going to get any action? But we got action, and it was damn fine action. So that was pretty cool. And while there was a fair chunk of exposition in this episode, it was some pretty damn good character building as well. So, and world building. So I don't mind. If you guys will excuse me for just a minute, I need a little bit of new beverage. I'll be right back. What'd you guys think? Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, Darboy, there's 3 episodes tonight. And there's 3 episodes next week. And then there's 2 the final week. Yeah, after night, we only got 2 weeks left because they did 2, 3, 3, 2. Yep. So let me, ooh, chat. Anybody else in the chat want to share their thoughts on episode number 3? Or shall we get into episode number 4 right away? No. Solid episode? Yeah. What kind of shade is surprised? Is it like, are we talking more of like the red, yellow, orange family or blue, green, purple family or what? Norman, the man in the chair. Yeah? Yeah, he's got a pretty nice rig. He does have a pretty burgundy bet. Not ready. Okay. Oh, we'll chit chat for another minute or two, but then we're going to dive into this next episode. Allow me to re welcome everybody and thank you for being here and ask you to pretty please hit all the buttons like, subscribe, notification bell if you have not yet done so. Same goes for you on the replay. Pretty please and thanks. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, it's a pretty cool episode. And I guess in the comics, Lonnie is actually a criminal of sorts, so it's going to be interesting to see how much or how far he ends up going as a member of the 110. All right. Y'all ready for this? Okay, sorry. We shall begin the next episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it. And don't skip anything. Wait, what? Receipt of? No shit. That's crazy. No, S-Corps is a hexagonal thing. Lazy tongue? An Amadeus Joe production. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Sokovia Accords. So in this universe, this is Captain America Civil War time. Interesting. Oh, there it goes. Uh, 7 minutes. Oh, look, the classic suit. Damn. Not that one. Oh dear Lord. Seriously? Battle of New York reference? Kinda. Kinda, Delta Dan. Does seem like he may be patterned after him a bit. Saw that coming. Yeah, exactly. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, Aggie. I mean, it's not like we didn't instantly know it was a setup, but, you know. He hadn't even started yet. Delta Dan. Finally gonna get the fucking white suit. Cool. In this universe, it's the Oscorp suit. In the 616, Future Foundation. Or, well, ooh, that thing's prepared to ram stuff. Ah, the inventor is the name of the person that's hooking these people up with that tech. All right. Eh. Oh, Otto Octavius. Well, well, well. Fucking Doc Ock bitches. How about that? All right, go ahead and move on to the next episode and then immediately pause. Womp. I'll take care of him. I'll be right back, guys. But fucking Doc Ock, baby. Whoop. Hell yeah, that was a pretty good episode. My question is why did Norman even allow his son in there at that point in time in the first place? Like he knew what was happening. But hey, whatever. Sometimes you just got to do stuff that you know, as they used to say occasionally in the Dungeons and Dragons, I cast follow plotline. Well, someone cast follow plotline. Yeah, this show is so good, guys. I'm very much enjoying this show. Good start to 2025 from Marvel. Better start than I was anticipating. I mean, I always thought the show would be, decent and I would enjoy it, but this show's like good. What do y'all think? How about it, chat? And if you're still with me on the replay, leave some comments down there and, button. Like, subscribe, notification bell. Or that way, yeah. Yeah, and how didn't Spider-Man not see him sitting right next to him, right? Yeah. I mean, well, it's Peter. Like, when he's awkward and klutzy and sometimes unobservant. It's kind of Peter Parker. But on the other hand, what the fuck? You're still on episode 2? Well, we just finished it, Darboyd. It's funny to see Norman acting a bit embarrassed in that scene. Yeah. See, you didn't. Yeah, I know, right, Delta Dan? See, here's my question though. I mean, first of all, how awesome is it that we got Doc Ock, right? I was trying to think who the inventor could be, and I did not. I was not able to call him to mind, but fuck yeah. Yeah, Griff. It's definitely very what would the Ditko esque. For sure, very Ditko esque. But here's what I want to know: when is Norman gonna go Goblin? He has to go Goblin this season, doesn't he? Don't you guys think he's got to go Goblin this season? Like, I mean, obviously he's all about being, you know, a good dude and helping Peter and getting back to the city and shit. If that's not already all up front. But he's got to go goblin, right? He's got to go goblin. I may be a titch annoyed if he does not go goblin at all in this season. Although we already know we're getting at least 3 seasons. They're already working on season 2, and season 3's already been greenlit. So, and you know, at the time when we originally heard that the season 3 had already been greenlit, it's kind of like, you maybe jumping the shark a bit. But after these 4 episodes, I don't think they're jumping the shark so much anymore. So, yeah, Doc Ock, yo. There's a nice little drop in there. That was pretty sweet. Maybe they switch it and Harry goes Gobby first. Oh. That would actually, I would not be mad at that. I would not be mad at that. That would be kind of cool. Like, breaks into it, finds a way to break into his dad's shit and makes his pumpkin bombs and junk. That'd be cool. I'd be down. Probably near the end of the season. Yeah. Probably not till fucking episode 10. Hopefully no later than. Hopefully it's at least. It would make sense though the way it's being released, that it would have. I think it would. I think it would make sense that it would happen episode 9, given the release schedule, the 2, 3, 3, and then the last 2, 9 and 10 on the final week. Maybe, maybe we see him in full suit at the end of 8, and then it's a 2-episode arc for Spider-Man to deal with him. That would be cool. What do you guys think of that? Think they might do that? We'll see. The way they end this next episode would probably give us a hint that they're doing like mini arcs. Like, you know, the first 2 covered his, you know, him until Norman finds him out, and then these last 2 have been about Norman helping him, and this next one is probably going to be at least a bit about that too, plus Doc Ock and this whole inventor thing. Depending on how this next episode ends, we'll see if my theory pans out. And if it does, it could be coincidence, but also we might have hints. And we love hints, don't we, guys? C-Dub, why you gotta depress Delta Dan when we're watching Spider-Man, bro? All right. Well, to it appear we're all in agreement that this show's fucking awesome. Hey, Dar Boyd. How long you got left on that episode? Because if you don't have too long, I'll fuck around for a little bit. That way we can all watch episode or the 3rd episode together. Oh, I know. I know, C-Dub. I'm just fucking with you, mine. Wait a minute. Darboy, do you mean episode 2, period, or the episode 2 of the 3 we're watching tonight? Griff says, now that I've settled into Coleman as Osborn, his voice is going to go crazy when he finally goes full goblin. Oh, yeah. Oh, they got Jimmy Butler? Oh, okay. 20 minutes left. Don't wait up. Oh, okay. All right, Mang. Well, I wanted to give you a shot, you know. That way we can have the full community thing going, you know what I'm saying? Take Butler over Wiggins every day. Yep. 2 for tonight. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, you guys ready to see what Doc Ock's been up to? I mean, we kind of know, but I'm ready to get into that. And then we'll see if they get Lonnie into some more trouble too. Heat receive Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, PJ Tucker, 2025 first round pick. Warriors receive Jimmy Butler. I don't follow basketball that close, so y'all have to tell me if that's a good trade. I mean, like, I enjoy watching it sometimes, but I definitely don't follow it like that. You're on the Disney screen? All right, cool. Are we all here? Okay. Okay. Let's finish this puppy off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it. No Skippy. I know he's a villain of some kind eventually. I can't remember his name, but I saw it the other day. Otto Octavius, baby. Whoop, whoop. I know I said that already. I don't care. You really like playoff basketball? Yeah. Might be the most shocking midseason trades of any pro sport in history. I mean, I know that fucking LA Dallas one, like, owned my timeline. Like, owned it for a full 2 hours after that trade full happened. The habitat. Science kid. World's smallest violin. Yeah, I dig this shit. Well, now we know that shadowy face with the two different eye colors in the beginning here is Matt Gargan. Thanks to the previous episode. The bowl cut. Oh yeah, C-Dub. I've seen people talking about that. Excuse me. Kind of like what the MCU turned Taskmaster into. I wonder if she's going to end up this universe's version of the MCU Taskmaster. Jesus Christ. Taskmaster. Oops. If you don't know his birthday, did you really raise him? Or his age? Griff. Nah. The fuck. Wow, did they pick a stereotypical voice for that football coach or not? Holy shit. No, you won't. There, he said that line. We all know that line. Kitty. Well, he looks like my kitty. It looks like my baby. Yeah. Could be. Could be, Darboy. Could be. So would we all. Yeah, no. In the comics, it was actually a Hydra Cap. Yes, you are. He's so the one to give unsolicited advice. Well, I mean, if you like, you kind of chose to rob people and stuff. Banana peel. And there it is. There it is. Tombstone. Alrighty. Well, well, well. How about them apples, folks? Lonnie got his criminal name. Doesn't it, though, Brooke? From the comics? We're going to have a friendship triangle between Peter, Harry, and Nico, as opposed to the traditional love triangle that we're all used to with Peter and MJ and Gwen, or Peter, MJ, and Black Cat, or Peter and MJ and, some other chick. So, yeah, this show is awesome. And I was wrong about the the arcs. So, yeah, it's pretty cool though. They're setting up some stuff and paying off some stuff and setting up some more stuff, and I like it. This is a really, really, really well done show. The show is pretty fucking good. What y'all think? Let me know your thoughts on that episode, the show as it is so far, and then we will get into the Marvel updates that I've been promising and that I want to get into. And once again, let me say thank you for being here and welcome into anybody who's been popping in the last few minutes. Thank you very much. Whether you decide to be active in the chat or lurking, I appreciate you being here. And same with you guys on the replay if you've made it this far. Excuse me. Thank you. And pretty please hit the buttons. Like, subscribe, notification bell. Yeah. Brooks loving it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Are you ready? I am ready. It is time to get into the Marvel updates. If you were not here at the very beginning when I was giving a synopsis of tonight's stream, obviously we just got done watching the most recent 3 episodes of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which are fucking awesome. Delta Dan, show is dope, a pleasant surprise. Yes. We're kind of running on a string of pleasant surprises, and I like it. May it continue. But, as you all know, because I've mentioned it more than once, I'm a big fan of Alex Perez over at the Cosmic Circus. He is, between him and Snyder, they're like their own tier, and then comes everyone else, like, down here somewhere. So, and he is kind enough to put out a Discord Q&A monthly. And I have 2 parts of his most recent one ready to go. I've seen some hints of what he said on Twitter and stuff, so I'm like, ooh. So we are going to get into all kinds of Alex Perez goodness, folks. I hope you're ready. This is part 1. If I think something's a little lame, I will probably skip it. But let's see. Ant-Man and the use and abuse of PIM particles. Yep, do not care. Well, what'd he say? Some time ago, you mentioned the use and abuse of PIM particles in future films. Can you elaborate? So to Quantumania, it's revealed that Hope runs the Pim Van Dyne Foundation and uses the PIM particle to help communities worldwide. I have a vague recollection of that. That is a noble act. Yes, it is. However, there will be others seeking to abuse the potential of those PIM particles since they are now available publicly for their gain. It isn't really that big of a major storyline in and of itself, but rather part of a larger storyline, kind of like how the Department of Damage Control has about 70 to 80% control of Stark Tech and will eventually become the government's response to mutants later on post-Secret Wars. Ooh. You're going to be bringing in Department of Damage Control. Chris says, I just hope I'm pleasantly surprised next Thursday after Cap 4. Yeah. Agreed. We're in lockstep on that one, my guy. Well, that's kind of cool. It was a nice little tidbit there. Department of Damage Control. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. They looked a little lame in Ms. Marvel, but that's nothing that can't be easily fixed. So, no, I don't care about that. Here we go. Now that, oh, never mind. We already know he's back. Okay, do you expect to see Jennifer Walters return in Doomsday and Secret Wars? Alex says, I heard she'd be back, but I don't know if she'll be in Avengers since she technically didn't want to join them at the end of her show. Well, maybe she'll be back for mutants. How will Doomsday address the loss that Spidey suffered in No Way Home? It won't explore it all that much. He'll be so consumed by his role as Spider-Man that it doesn't just mask his identity, but it'll mask how he's really feeling, leading to a lot of unresolved issues and repressed emotions that could slip out from time to time, but won't be addressed until his own solo movie. Yeah, those unresolved issues and repressed emotions, they'll fuck you up. Speaking from experience. Oh, thank you, Delta Dan. Why would PIM particles be publicly available? Have the Avengers learned nothing? Well, there aren't really Avengers per se anymore, so yeah, people can pretty much do what the fuck they want at this point. And me too, but them clips ain't looking great. Oh, the ones they just, yeah, those were Those were not good. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with those clips, but they should have just not. If you're going to release clips over the next week until this movie comes out, just make them all dope action. That's all you got to do. Just give us some more dope action. Try not to repeat the same scenes too much, but give us dope action. Yes, I'm aware the first clip was action, but it wasn't good action. It wasn't dope action. It was just a little bit of action. Harrison Ford will carry Cap 4. He's got a good shot at doing that, although that clip with him and his whoever the hell that was to him, assistant or Secret Service agent or whatever, that wasn't that good of a clip either. I mean, Harrison did all right. I love Harrison Ford, but yeah, even he can only do so much. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Spider-Man is going to be repressing his emotions and acting out. It looks like, which is completely understandable. Will Wyeth be in Doomsday? Too early to tell. Oh, does Marvel have plans to kill Loki in either Doomsday or Secret Wars? Alex says, I don't think offing him is the plan since they want Thor and Loki to reunite, probably in Thor 5. However, there will be a shift that takes him off his throne at the end of time. Yeah, that shift is called Dr. fucking Doom. Dr. Doom will be shifting his ass off that throne. Will characters like the new Guardians, Okoye, M'Baku, Korg, Valkyrie, Wasp, Janet, Hank Pym, Nick Fury, Wiccan, and Speed be in Doomsday/Secret Wars? Talking about 616 versions. Alex says, some of them will be in it. I know Sam Jackson's expected to return for Doomsday. Excellent. Hank and Janet played a big part in Avengers 5 when it was King Dynasty. Now, not so sure. I know Wakanda will also be back. The rest is up in the air. Okay, cool. In the comics, in Secret Wars, old villains are present in Battleworld. Can we expect it happens as well in Avengers Secret Wars? There is certainly that possibility. I know they had plans for Thanos, although I'm not sure if it's the same version we know. No, it's fucking King Thanos. We've known that since they put him in that goddamn ride. Yeah, that is true. That was his original, not as good looking as the new suit. So yeah, it's got to be in the beginning of the movie. Question is it before or after the fight in over the ocean with the ships and the missiles and all that shit? Do you have reason to believe RDJ will only portray Doctor Doom in Doomsday/Secret Wars, or might the studio try to keep him around? Oh yeah, I went over this 2 videos ago. If you haven't watched it, go watch it, pretty please and thank you. He says, as I understand it, it's a one and done with Doomsday and Secret Wars, and there's a reason he has that face. Yes, we know there's a reason, is to fuck with everybody. But yeah, I go into much further detail on that in a video. So pretty please watch it if you haven't, and if you have, share it out to people who haven't. That'd be so awesome of you if you did that. Will the Void play a role in Doomsday and or Secret Wars? Alex Perez says, yes. It is one of the very few places in the entire multiverse that is safe from the end of the multiverse. It is also the home of some interesting characters we'll see soon enough. All right. Information on the TV account. Who cares? Okay. Do you expect She-Hulk to show up in Doomsday? I've been eagerly awaiting her return. Well, you are one of the few. Probably not. Thank God. What is Deadpool's planned role in Doomsday and or Secret Wars? He'll be one of the champions of his universe. Well, duh. We'll also explore the roles of anchor beings more through him. Also, comic relief. Lots and lots of comic relief. Well, yeah, it's fucking Deadpool. He kills people and cracks jokes. That is literally his job. All right. Okay, Black Panther section now. With the rumor that Marvel is considering a recast for T'Challa, will this be a variant that only appears in Doomsday and Secret Wars? Or will this be a new T'Challa moving into Black Panther 3 and beyond? Not a touchy subject. Yes, the Sentry's Void I'm definitely enjoying or looking forward to seeing. Hopefully it's in there. They were talking about the Void from Loki and Deadpool and Wolverine in that question, though. Alex says, to my understanding, is going to be Toussaint T'Challa II moving forward for Black Panther 3, but that doesn't eliminate the possibility of other Black Panther variants showing up in the Avengers films beforehand. I do want to take advantage of your question to address Black Panther 3, and do want to say what I've heard about the film and its theme. Okay. Compared to the previous films, Ryan Coogler is interested in leaning into a more horror supernatural thriller, horror slash supernatural slash thriller tone for this film. Well, he just made one of those. It's called Sinners with Michael B. Jordan. And I kind of want to see it. What's up, Jorge? Welcome in. Good to see you. Jorge Castillo. So, what do you guys think about that? Black Panther 3 having a horror slash supernatural slash thriller vibe. What do you think about that? I'm kind of here for it. Because I would love to see them fuck around on the ancestral plane other than popping in for, a speech or two. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be pretty cool. Actually bringing Bast into it. You know? Shows, yeah, isn't it though, Darboyd? Hell yeah. Doing great? Awesome, Jorge. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm kind of here for, what could they do, though? Like, they could spend time on the ancestral plane. We could play around with Bast. Trying to think how to make it a horror. They'd almost have to involve, vampires or something. Maybe Dracula decides to try and take over Wakanda and we get Blade in that motherfucker. Yeah, probably not. But I'm still down for Black Panther 3 leaning into those kinds of vibes. I think that'd be pretty sweet. I'm not ready to make a final call yet on that yet until I see if Sinners is any good. Have y'all heard about that Sinners movie with Michael B. Jordan playing twins? It's got vampires, it's got other supernatural shit. Haley Steinfeld's a vampire, Riss, in that movie. Y'all should watch the trailer. Yeah, they're moving forward with Blade still. I think that actually gets addressed, if not in this part of the Q&A. If I recall my speed read correctly, he talks about that in either this one or the next one. But he gets brought up. Yeah, that he gets brought up because I don't ever take the long way around to get to the point ever. Not me. Never. But yeah, I think that'd be dope. I hope he actually sticks with that. Oh, look. Blade. Vin. When Blade. That's succinct. Blade soon. You'll get your first taste in Marvel Zombies. That's in October. But then after that, trust that we'll hear more about that production afterwards. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so Marvel Zombies is in October. So it's late this year, November, December-ish. I'm guessing, because technically I suppose it could be the beginning of 25. Yeah, I know, right? The timing. That was pretty good. All right, so hopefully late this year, if not late this year, really early next year, we'll start hearing some shit about Blade. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure Zombies comes out in October. October 3rd is for Marvel Zombies. It's only 4 episodes. Okay, so October 3rd. So I guess, if they're feeling really frisky, they're feeling really frisky, they could announce something Blade-like around Halloween. That would be cool. I think that would work. Like right after the show, because it premieres October 3rd. There's only 4 episodes, so that's 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th, which is exactly 1 week before Halloween on the 31st. Ooh. Ooh. I'm definitely not saying they're gonna do that. This is all pure speculation, but it kind of lines up. 4 episodes of zombies, and then on Halloween Day, we get a Blade announcement. I mean, I would not be remotely surprised if that is not how it goes, but I'll be damned if that doesn't line up nice. You know what I mean? I'll be damned if that don't line up nice. What do you guys think of that? How cool would that would you be? What do you think? You think that'd be a good way to do that? Assuming Alex is right. I think that would work well. I think that would work really well. All right, on to Captain America Brave New World. Giancarlo Esposito, love that motherfucker, said that his character from Brave New World will be back in a Disney Plus show. Do you know which one and when? Nope and nope. All right. Is there any accuracy about the rumor that Red Hulk is in Brave New World for just 4 minutes? There is. Yeah, did you guys hear about that? That fight between him and Cap's like 4 to 6 minutes long or some shit? All right. What have you heard about the post-credit scene of Brave New World? While others really like describing spoilers at relevant events, Cosmic often moderates in not giving. Notice how he capitalized every fucking word. You know what that says when you put it all together? It says worlds are coming. Worlds, plural. That fight should be half the movie. Well, I don't know about half, but it should be at least 10 minutes long. Like it should be as long as the battle at the Triskelion in Winter Soldier, when they are trying to switch the chips out and all those fucking next gen helicarriers. Project Insight. It should be that long. So, worlds are coming. Plural, worlds. And this is about the post-credit scene of Brave New World. Now, there is a rumor out there. Potential spoiler alert. Alert, alert, potential spoilers, alert, alert. There is a rumor out there that his response seems to give credence to. Yeah, 1/3 of the movie, exactly. And that rumor is that the post-credit scene is going to involve Sam visiting the leader in some manner of detention facility. For all I know, it could be the Raft. It would make sense. And then the leader gives him a warning, because he's a leader and he figures shit out, about, something massive this way comes. Now, what Alex seems to be saying is it might be a little more, at least to me, it seems like he's saying it might be a little more specific than that. Like, we might get a good hint of incursions from the leader. Maybe. But this is how Alex does his shit. Like, because I read this like 2 days ago when it first dropped. When I saw this, I'm like, you motherfucker. Worlds are coming. So, yeah. It kind of, what do you think, guys? Does it sound to you like that kind of confirms that rumor? Because it sounds like it to me. Do you agree, chat? Do you agree? I feel like it does. All right. How big? Pause. Do you expect Sam Wilson's role to be in the future after Brave New World? He'll set out to do what he was assigned to do in the film. He's going to organize and bring the Avengers together. So basically, that's what he's going to be doing during Doomsday. Cool. All right. I know there probably isn't a lot of information on these characters, but tell me what your elf eyes see. Interesting phrasing. Sharon Carter? I love her. I kind of dig Power Broker arc. Any redemption? I love her too much to just kill off. Is that the same one that wanted She-Hulk back? Scorpio 1, Blue Sky. Nope, this is Serki. Serkia. Okay, close. Sharon Carter's been doing some shady stuff behind the scenes in the political spectrum of the MCU. To my understanding, we're going to explore a particular network that already exists in the MCU but works in the shadows. And it's a network that ties the Black Widows, the U.S. government, the Department of Damage Control, the New York Criminal Enterprise, the Ten Rings, and multiple fun villains that have yet to step out from the shadows. What the fuck? Yeah. Well, that'll make for an exciting post-credit scene at least, Brooke. We we do deserve a Hulk world breaker. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. A particular network that already exists in the MCU but works in the shadows. It's a network that ties the Widows, the U.S. government, Department of Damage Control, which isn't that part of the U.S. government? Maybe not. The New York Criminal Enterprise, the Ten Rings, and multiple fun villains. What fucking... Okay, do any of you know what the fuck network he could be talking about? Because the only one that comes to mind is Hydra. And it appeared that Hydra got basically finished off at the beginning of Age of Ultron. At least is what it seemed like to me. Why do I feel like there's got to be another network out there? You think maybe it's headquartered in Madripoor? Any of you guys with a bit deeper knowledge than I have any ideas what that network he's fucking talking about there? I love the idea. I would just love to know what fucking network that already exists. Serpent Society? God, I hope not. I mean, although technically they're being introduced in Cap 4. You don't dig Power Broker Sharon Carter? I don't know. I don't mind it. She just hat. That's a good looking woman. No clue? Yeah, I got nothing. I mean, maybe Darboyd. I mean, Giancarlo is supposed to be playing whatever the fuck Serpent Society person he's... Sidewinder, is it? Is that who he's playing? Sidewinder? I don't care. It's just Giancarlo doing badass shit. That's all I really care about. I don't care who the fuck he's playing, honestly. But interesting. I may have to do some Googling later. That has me curious. It has me very, very curious. But we'll move on. Captain America and the Winter Soldier. What the fuck? Oh, okay. There's a Captain America and Winter Soldier logo, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Asking if there was going to be a season 2 of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Nope. It was intended to do a second season, but then Marvel opted to continue their stories with Cap 4 and Thunderbolts instead. All right, cool. All right, that was the end of part 1. Sharon Carter is a dime. Hell yeah. Maybe time for AIM's debut? Oh! That's a good call. Isn't the leader technically involved with AIM in the comics? Or am I misremembering that shit? Because I know MODOK was supposed to be AIM. Oh yes, you're right, Jorge. They did. With What do you call that shit? I can't remember anything anymore. That fucking compound drug, whatever you want to call it. I almost just had it and I lost it again. Extremis. Yes. Yeah, what's his Bucky Buckteeth dude founded AIM. So yeah, AIM could be it. AIM's a good call. But in a much stronger debut. Coming back in a much bigger way than, it was set up there. Being a fake 10 rings. Yeah. I have to check this shit out. Yeah, I know MODOK ran it mostly. Started by, AIM in the comics was started by Baron Strucker. Cosmic Cube, Super Daptoid MODOK. Yeah, made his live action debut in Iron Man 3, headed by Aldrich Killian. Was the leader ever part of it? Or nah? Huh. Oh look, in the comics, Batroc, the Leaper, George St. Pierre from Winter Soldier, worked for AIM. Oh, interesting. This is not really telling me if the leader is part of this, but it looks like. Oh, yeah. AIM helps General Thunderbolt Ross and Doc Samson create the Red Hulk. Interesting. At least that's in the comics. That's in the comics. I don't think we've officially seen Roxxon in the MCU. Yeah, MODOK was created by AIM. Yeah, I don't think we have either. At least I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think we have either. Excuse me one second. I need beverage. My throat's getting raspy and dry. Yeah. So, okay. I mean, it could be either one, honestly, but I would much prefer AIM. At least for me, I would prefer AIM. And, people's mileage will vary probably, but I prefer AIM. If it's between AIM and the Serpent Society, give me AIM. All right, let us dip into part 2. Oh yeah, Nico did mention Roxxon in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. That she did. That she did. Okay. Let us move on to part 2. All right. Champions Young Avengers. Hi, man. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. In your opinion, which of these characters would be an ideal candidate to be a mentor / caretaker for the Young Avengers / Champions team in the MCU? Choices are Hawkeye, Agatha, Scott Lang, White Vision, or Carol Danvers. Hawkeye. Alex is, damn. Objectively speaking, Nick Fury and Monica Rambeau, or them, It isn't mentioned in the Marvels, but one of Sabre's current goals and Fury's personal goals is to try and form the next generation of heroes that will kind of take over for the Avengers. And it all started because Monica reported to Fury about the Maximoff twins after WandaVision. So they're trying to get a handle on the situation and recruit the young heroes ASAP before they are corrupted or fall into the wrong hands. To my understanding, Sabre has tabs on Kamala, Kate, Riri, Cassie, America Chavez, Billy, who just made his presence known at the end of Agatha all along, Tommy, whom they believe is dead, Scar, Amadeus Cho, spoilers, and he's getting introduced in Cap 4. And a couple of more young heroes coming soon. Okay. Hawkeye and White Vision? I don't know about White Vision. I mean, Vision's cool. I mean, and it's good that he's got OG Vision's, like, memories and whatnot. I just don't really see him as like, a good leader for a bunch of people in their late teens and early 20s. Know what I'm saying? At least that's just me, though. That is just in my own head. All right. All right, next one. I have 2 questions in relation to Champions / Young Avengers. There's been a lot of confusion going on lately, but I thought, okay, yeah. You mentioned in November's Q&A about the likely lineup for the Young Avengers. Now that I'm hearing that Marvel is considering to rename it Champions as a Disney Plus series, does this mean the lineup will now combine and include the likes of Riri Williams, Miles Morales, and Sam Alexander in the already overcrowded Young Avengers team? Alex says Champions is a better fit for the name than Young Avengers because most of the heroes on that team right now are going to be in college or older than their comic counterparts when they first started. Yeah, it also has to do with Riri and Kamala joining since they weren't a part of the OG Young Avengers lineup, but no. Miles won't be a part of the Champions lineup, and neither will Nova, Sam Alexander, because we're getting Richard Rider Nova on the TV show. I don't know if he mentors them in comics or not. I think maybe. Scar better get a new haircut. Scar better get a complete redesign from top to bottom. What up, Daniel? Spicy Dan in the house. I mean, if they can find a way to make her cool, I'm down. But for right now, yeah, I agree, Brennan. I'm good with no Riri. All right, and neither will Sam Alexander Nova, but we are getting Dick Ryder Nova. Pause. Reasons why is Miles, according to information I currently have, so please take this with a grain of salt, is going to be set in a rebooted Sony universe that's set to be established after Secret Wars. Meanwhile, we're still years away from seeing Sam since Nova will only introduce Richard and a couple of Nova Corps team that are going to be with him. Sony is going to try and handle Miles Morales on their own in a rebooted SSU after Secret Wars. That ain't good news. If Sony wants to bring in Miles Morales, I mean they have the live action rights to that character. Okay, fine. Maybe Sam gets teased in the end of the Nova series. Maybe. I mean they obviously have that right. But yes, it's their legal right. But if they're smart, they'll be on the horn going, "Hey, Kev, can you help us do this right, pretty please?" Because if they try that shit on their own, they're going to fuck up Miles Morales, and I'm going to be angry as all get out. I'm going to be so fucking pissed if they fuck up Miles Morales. Oh, my God. Like, I know they're pissed at Lord and Miller, but Lord and Miller are doing a damn fine Miles Morales in animation. Whenever they get to the third part. But, the first 2 movies, they're doing really well with Miles Morales. Fuck you, Sony. Suck it up. Don't cut your nose off to spite your own face and have Lord Miller do your live action Miles and stay the fuck out of their way. You know? No, Animated Miles is Sony. It's like their only good Spider-Man product in recent, memory. Obviously, Spider-Man from 25 years ago is, awesome. But what Sony's been trying to do with their Spider-Man character roster has been not great. Outside of Miles in the Spider-Verse films. So they don't seem to be good at the live action on their own. At least not in about fucking 10 or more years they haven't. So yeah, I don't want them fucking with Miles Morales at all. Without help. Lots and lots of help. Ugh. So not thanks for that depressing news, Alex. All right, moving on. Given that we will see Kate Bishop and Kamala Khan assembling their team with Cassie Lang, America Chavez, Riri Williams, and perhaps Franklin Richards, and no, that ain't fucking happening. Well, probably not. Do you think this would be the beginning of sort of the Young Avengers? No, since there's a slight chance of seeing other guys in the team like Billy Kaplan, Teddy Altman, Elijah Bradley, and Tom Shepard. Look above. Yeah, that's the fucking thing. Hulkling, timeline, ideas, training, doing princely things. One of the things I heard about Hulkling is his role could be a very crucial one for the next saga, since one of the storylines involves space and the Annihilation Wave. Yes, we already know the Annihilation Wave is coming. It's being introduced in Nova. You have previously hinted at a big old deal with involving the Annihilation Wave. So yeah. And there's a certain Wiccan Hulkling-centric storyline they want to adapt moving forward set around those particular elements. Yeah, well, I got to tell you. The Wiccan Hulkling power couple thing is quite popular in the Marvel comics. So, I'm down. Wouldn't mind if they recast Cassie. Yeah, neither would I. Wouldn't bother me in the slightest. You need to go back to the chick from Endgame. I don't know why the hell they just didn't get her back. Or, someone else. I'm totally down for someone else. I wouldn't quite say anyone else, but I'm definitely down for somebody else. I did not enjoy her performance in Quantumania at all. But yeah, getting into the Wiccan and Hulkling thing, I think is, if they do it well, is going to be cool. I mean, obviously, everything has to be done well to be cool, but you know what I mean? Damn it. You know what I mean. Okay. Ooh, Daredevil Born Again section. Maybe she's out. Well, I doubt it. Okay. Is Hunter Doohan still playing Muse after the creative reboot? Yeah, okay, cool. Do you know if they are planning on bringing back any of the other side characters from the original show that we loved, like Sister Maggie, Mahoney, or Turk, etc., in season 2? I don't have that knowledge, unfortunately. Okay. Ooh, there's a good question. Is there any surprise cameo? Good God, Raps fan. Are there any surprise cameos in Daredevil Born Again season 1 that we don't know about? Maybe she's aged out? I don't know. She looks pretty young still, unfortunately. He says, there are. A lot have already been rumored and spoken about by other scoopers, though. Well, Alex, don't make us do our own goddamn research. Just give us the answer. Will Daredevil Born Again Season 2 set up a possible crossover with Spider-Man? I'd go on a limb to say that this season already does that task, but subtly. It should be more pronounced once we pass all the Secret Wars. Well, yeah, that's because that's when Daredevil Season 2 comes out, is after Secret Wars. And that's also when Spider-Man 5 comes out. I believe after Daredevil Season 2, after Secret Wars. The Hand. Forgot about Daredevil. Oh, yeah, The Hand is global, bro. Not a bad call. Not a bad call at all. Not a bad call. All right, I'm going to need you guys to excuse me for a couple minutes. I'll need to tinkle. I'm not going to make you stare at my basement wall this time. We'll do, oops, not that one. Not that one. That one. Ooh, let me turn on some music. Turn on some music real quick. like really quickly before I pee my pants. Okay. Oh, hey, look, there's my Spotify. Oh, all right. Fantastic Four first steps. Cool. What's Shala Bowles' role in Fantastic Four, and could we see her in the future? She'll be a conflicted antagonist, as is Galactus, but I don't think we will be seeing her again after the film. Well. Well. One and done for Shala Bell. So evidently she's going to get left behind. And you know what that means? That means in the main continuity, whenever they get around to it, we gonna get Norrin fucking rad. That's what that means. Okay. And that'll be dope. With Fantastic Four taking place in a separate universe, how do you think they will depict the differences from the mainline 616 outside of the 60s setting and retro-futuristic aesthetic that we have already seen from the footage shown? There's this thing they mentioned in the movie called the Fifth Dimension. I'll let you guys ponder on that Kirby Easter egg for a few. Okay, so evidently we need to find some ancient-ass Jack Kirby Fantastic Four comics and figure out what the fuck the Fifth Dimension is, eh? Or at least Google it. Kirby Easter egg, the Fifth Dimension. The Fifth Dimension, Jack Kirby. Kirby. I want to look this up now. Oh. Prisoner Kirby 100. Prisoner of the Fifth Dimension. Ooh. Hints, baby, hints. Human Torch steps up against an entire realm of invading evil. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so in Strange Tales, he stopped an invasion from another dimension. Upon arriving at school, Johnny ordered to talk about a series of houses built by a man named Bentley. Kept sinking in a supposedly reinforced swamp and built plan on the specified Bentley, taking precautions, blah, blah, blah. Old man appeared out of nowhere to inform them that the swamp demons had decided to get in with the villagers for invading their home. Okay, this warranted the attention of Fantastic Four, so Mr. Fantastic Johnny have to investigate this one solo. Upon running torch burn his way into the marsh, saw that the land looked solid enough. Storm stuck around the swamp until darkness spied his trio skulking his way. Recognized the old man, but not his two alien-looking companions. Right before his eyes, the newcomers used an electro-gamma ray gun to disrupt the soil and sink another house. Yeah. The duo vanished right before his eyes, jumped out to confront the other fellow, pulled off a mask, revealed himself as one of the aliens as well. Yeah. After a blast of antimatter electrons shorted out his powers, Johnny found himself transported to the invaders' home in the 5th dimension. There, Storm met their ruler and warlord Zemu, who revealed that they planned to invade Earth and needed to keep the swamp clear of humans so they wouldn't stumble upon the portal entrance. They then chained the torch up in a water tank to keep it from flaming on. Johnny would have been stuck there too, if not for a woman named Valeria, who hypnotized the guard and freed the do-gooder. Once she and her people revealed themselves as Zemu's opposition, Torch going to the sun, common enemy live fire his name by burning through as many of Zemu's weapons as possible. War left his own game, sending out his fireproof giant tank car. Johnny whipped a super tornado to take out these new war machines. Sword in the sky with a message rebelling against Zemu for the denizens of this dimension. To take over its mankind, finally toppled tyranny of Zemu. Where this adventure wrapped up, Johnny returned to his own dimension where he did what all conquering heroes do, head back to high school. Okay. Interesting. Woman named Valeria. Anyone know how far back in Fantastic Four comics Valeria goes? Probably not back this far. I don't know, but I don't know. So, interesting. So people from the 5th dimension, aliens from the 5th dimension, are sinking houses in a swamp. So their portal is unencumbered when they want to invade. And Johnny's involved. Specifically. Interesting. Not quite sure how they're going to tie that into the movie, but interesting. I don't know. I think Dimensions, I might be wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, but I don't think that Valeria had been introduced back in the 50s, though. And I think Dimensions are outside space and time, like they're outside the multiverse even. I'm not 100% sure how Marvel treats those off the top of my head. Interesting, though. Wonder if it's going to be more Dimension or if they're going to get into it. Alright, can we expect any cameos or fun variants in F4? Couple of Fantastic Four villains. Yep, Mole Man rumored. Whoever Malkovich is playing is probably one of them. Not sure if the Council of Reeds will appear in this film, but I know Reed is searching for something similar or trying to make contact with other universes in the movie. Well, we got hints of that on that chalkboard scene in the trailer, so cool. Will we be seeing Galactus' origin in the Fantastic Four or any future MCU film? Do you know if it will include the Black Winter from Donny Cates' Thor run? I don't actually know about that one. It's a good question, but all I know is he's there, and he wants Franklin to rebuild his old universe. Oh, that's right. Some of the rumors were that wasn't Galactus, that the universe the Fantastic Four are in is also not only not their native universe, it is also not Galactus' native universe. Evidently his got toasted, and now he wants Franklin to rebuild his old universe. Oh. The motivation of Galactus. Interesting. Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. Okay. We know that Haley Steinfeld is expected to return as Kate Bishop. Oh, okay. I got confused. I'm like, how's it Alex? Okay, yeah. In both of the next two Avengers movies, a potential Hawkeye Season 2 and the Champions Project. Can you give us any insight on her future character arc? Her transition from Hawkeye superfan to becoming her own character and leader for the Young Avengers. Okay, cool. Ooh, here we go. Hulk and World War Hulk. This past January 22nd, you teased us with possible news about Hulk, especially something related to Shadowstone. What did you hear about Hulk? I hope it's good news. Same rumor that's been spinning around by almost every other scooper out there. World War Hulk movie is in development. Yeah, but is it in active development or is it in development hell? That's the question. Could we have a multiversal Hulk movie taking place in the battle world with Maestro? There's an article I wrote a long time. Oh yeah, I remember reading that one. I read that article. I don't really want to go to it right now though, but okay. Should we expect an announcement of World War Hulk alongside who will write it and direct it via the trades before July when Marvel Studios does their panel at SDCC? I expect the rumors to start up before that. Oh. So, more World War Hulk rumors imminent. Probably in spring, I would guess. Could be late spring. But interesting. Interesting. Because the timeline, F4BN just have the aesthetic. If the 60s kind of like the timeline in Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, very well could. The only thing I would say to that, though, is if they're right, if Charles Murphy is right about who John Malkovich is playing, the fact that it actually is the 60s makes a lot of sense, because the character that Malkovich could be playing in the comics was a Cold War Russian scientist. And the 60s is smack dab in the middle of the fucking Cold War. So, that's just one teeny little bit of pseudo evidence in favor of that actually being the 60s rather than just having it in a 60s aesthetic. Like literally the only one that I can think of. So I would say coin flip. Yeah, that is how it worked out, Dan, but big part of that Hickman run and why it ended how it ended is because R. Reed didn't do that shit. He told the council to fuck off and said, I'm staying with my family. And then the Celestials came to town. It was, like, ridiculous. All right. You mentioned Joe Fixit in your last article. Can you elaborate? Yeah, I remember that. It's an idea for a variant Marvel wanted to use. Not sure if it was for a What If episode or live action. No idea if we'll ever see him come up soon with the Multiverse Saga. Okay. Rumors say that Kevin Feige is looking for a director for World War Hulk, and the goal would be to shoot it this year. What do you think? Too early, in my opinion. Well, fuck that. Get on that goddamn movie. Marvel Animation Series. Alright, Marvel Animation seems to be 2 for 2 with X-Men 97 and your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I mean, we still have 5 more episodes of Neighborhood Spider-Man to get through, but it kind of looks like it. Are there any animated shows or movies being developed for the future brand? There are a couple of ideas. I believe Strange Academy could be one of those shows. Power Pack could also be another one. I've heard of Power Pack, but I'm not super familiar with Power Pack. Let me see. Power Pack Marvel. Oh, it's a kids team. 4 young siblings. Okay. Interesting. So they want to bring these kids into live action. Interesting. Oh. Marvel Power Pack is getting their own Secret Wars? What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? Power Pack Avengers event phase 4. What the hell? Okay. Well. Power Pack. Interesting. Who cares what his favorite episode of What If is? Comics recommendations, blah, blah, blah. Marvel villains. Okay. Are villains like King and the Skrulls done in the MCU, or is it possible we see them again? Skrulls, I don't think will be villains again. King's future is null and void. Oh, goddamn. Well, that's pretty, What's up, Travis? I'd stay with Vanessa Kirby, too. Yeah. That is a damn fine-looking one. I wouldn't mind if she was a little curvier, but she is beautiful. Travis says, if they were to bring King back, having him be ejected from the quantum realm like Scott in Endgame, be swarmed by TVA, see a monument of Tony Stark and freak out would be cool. That would be hilarious as shit. Okay, so King's future is null and void. Well, that's at least Alex feels that King is toast in a definitive way. All right. Do you see Marvel doing villain-centric solo projects like Doom, Magneto, etc. to help establish them in the world and really get into the psyche of them? Alex simply says, yeah. Now, I read this earlier and my first reaction was, God damn it, please no. Like, no. But then I realized that Marvel would probably do a much better job at it than Sony. So, I'm still would prefer they didn't. Imagining Kang as powerful as he is, looking at the face of a dead Tony Stark and say he's going to kill us all would be a chilling way to start Doomsday. That would. That actually kind of would work. Why don't you start, like, making pitches to Marvel, bro? Like, fucking just do it. I mean, there are any number of studios that could learn from Marvel, but goddamn it, Marvel, you could learn from other people, i.e., Sony, and not fuck around with that kind of stuff. That would be cool. I'd be fine with that if you didn't do that shit. Okay, moving on. Would you say Doctor Doom's first appearance, which I assume will be in Fantastic Four, yes, in a post-credit, will be a good and proper introduction to him as a new version of the character that'll ease new fans into him as a character while generating a lot of hype for old fans? By this, I mean something like showing him in his castle at Latveria beginning his plot, perhaps. I can't comment. What up, Executive Judge? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciates it. Okay, so generally when Alex can't comment, something about the question, the person who asked the question is kind of onto something. But if he's refusing to comment, that means they could be onto something, but he doesn't have anywhere near enough confirmation yet to speak on it. But when he says I can't comment, that means there's smoke. Because obviously if he's willing to make statements like King's future is null and void, if this was a straight no, he would have said no. But instead, he says I can't comment. So something in there he's heard about, but he needs more confirmation. But how dope would that be if the first time we see him is in fucking Latveria, bro? That would be tight. Doom in his castle is tight. Travis, you're so creative, and it's so awesome. But please stop coming up with ways to include Kang. As Josh would say, get that King out of my face. But yeah, that seeing Doom in his castle, like being introduced in his fucking throne in his castle in Latveria, would be awesome. All right. Do you believe there may still be a project with the title The Kang Dynasty at any point in the MCU's future? Again, Alex not being shy. Yeah. Again, Alex not being shy about saying no to something. He says, when they reset the MCU in 20 plus years and everyone has forgotten about that. Damn, dude. I feel like Alex is letting some of his personal feelings get into some of these answers. First we get Kang is null and void, and then, hey, will there ever be another Kang Dynasty? And it's like when they reset the MCU in 20 plus years and everyone has forgotten about that. Ermagerd. Hey, man. Have a good night, Jorge. Thanks for coming by, man. Really appreciate it. If you didn't hit the like on the way in, hit it on the way out. Pretty please and thank you. But yeah, that's funny as shit. But he does give us a Kang reading guide. How nice. Will the Hood return after Ironheart? Yes, he will. Okay. So the Hood's going to stick around. So that I'm guessing that means he'll be popping up in the supernatural side of the MCU after Secret Wars. Interesting, interesting, interesting. And we'll see. I'll decide if I like him sticking around after Ironheart. And see if they set him up well in Ironheart or not. Imagining Doom listening to 80s hard rock in his cancel, but something other than AC/DC, right, would be kind of awesome. How awesome would it be, though, if it was AC/DC? Like, if they really made him, if they really made them variants of each other, like, pick your direction. And by that, I mean, RDJ's Doom will either be a variant of Tony Stark, or RDJ Tony Stark was a variant of Doom. But, yeah, both of them loving AC/DC would kind of tie them together in a fun little way. All right. Ooh, a Mephisto question. You once said that Mephisto will be revealed to be the owner of the Avengers Tower. Will that still be happening after Thunderbolts? The idea is to get Hotel Inferno into the MCU. You can kind of get the idea of what they want to do to the MCU for the next Supernatural saga if you compare it to what's going on now in Marvel Rivals with Midtown. All right, those who play Rivals on the regular. Is this a good thing? I haven't played any of the new maps. So, I don't expect you to type me a fucking dissertation in chat, but would this be cool? That's all I really want to know. Way to pull out AC/DC echoing off the walls of the castle with him sitting in a throne motionless. Would be effective. Yeah, but which AC/DC song? Back in Black? Yes, listen to His Honor, Rival Sweaties. Let us know. Would that be a good thing? You haven't been playing as much as you'd like, so no idea. Pretty sure Griff is on that Rivals grind. How about it, Griff? Is what Rivals doing cool enough to emulate in live action? Should it be emulated in live action? Watch Griff be like, I'm grinding right now, motherfucker. I can't answer you. Wouldn't that be funny? Wait, what? I just got back. What about what? Just talking about pressing they want to get Hotel Inferno into the MCU. And it says you can get the idea of what they want to do in the MCU for the next Supernatural saga if you compare it to what's going on now in Marvel Rivals with Midtown. So is what they're doing with Midtown and Rivals, would adapting that to live action be cool for the Supernatural section of the MCU? Is what I'm wondering. And also, Plat 1? Fuck yeah, dude. Well done. Yeah, that's the question. Is what they're doing to Midtown and Rivals, is that something we want to see in live action in the Supernatural part of the MCU? Oh, yeah? Okay. All right. Well, that's sick. 100%. Okay. Okay. Pretty sure that's the plan. Yeah, that's what Alex is saying right here, too. Moon Knight. All right. Curious if there are also any new breadcrumbs for Moon Knight Season 2 at all, or is it in a weird limbo with the multiverse stuff and waiting for the Midnight Suns project? Alex says, look up Memento, American Horror Story Hotel, and 8 from Treehouse of Horror 34. You have the main ideas for Moon Knight Season 2. This motherfucker be assigning us homework. Everything that Josh has been talking about is happening in Rivals? No shit. Hell's Bells would be the song? Yeah. I don't know. What about like original singer AC/DC? Like Highway to Hell. I'm on a highway to hell. Boom, boom, boom. Highway to hell. Not tonight. A man needs some rest, says Griff. That's great. Why is Alex assigning us homework, though? That's some bullshit, Alex. You're supposed to be our resource. You're not supposed to be fucking, referring us to other publications or whatever. You fuck. Love you, but you fuck. All the AC/DC singers sound like birds getting hit by a car. I mean, a little, I guess. A little bit. Don't be knocking AC/DC, though, bro. Homework, Alex. You suck. Does Marvel have any plans to introduce Raoul Bushman into the MCU anytime soon? He was mentioned in Moon Knight Season 1, so we know he's out there. Yes, there are. Oh, that was the last question. All right. Who the fuck is Raoul Bushman? Should I really know who Raoul Bushman is? Small African nation of Burunda, to the Domi tribe, group of farmers, young age families driven off their land by European entrepreneurs. He despises the indignity. Ends up an adept swordsman, marksman, and unarmed combatant. Has extensive experience in guerrilla warfare and battle tactics. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right. So there you have it, folks. Wait, let me get to the bottom of this. Is there going to be a part 3? Do you mention there's going to be a part 3, or is this it? Oh, yep, there's going to be a part 3. Hopefully it'll be out in time for Saturday. Knowing him, Saturday is exactly when he's going to drop it, because I swear he's done that shit to me before. Their soundtrack for Maximum Overdrive is iconic. Emilio Estevez was also the first person to kill Green Goblin on screen with a rocket launcher. Nice. Isn't that a lot of homework, Delta Dan? Midtown is a dope map. Darboyd, I streamed for 5 hours yesterday to get to Plat 2. Less than an hour today got me into Plat 1, though. Ah! Wow. A choir singing an AC/DC song in Latvian while Doom watches would be better. Ooh. I kind of like that. All right, Alex, well, you better have that shit out no later than Saturday afternoon. That way I know for sure I'm going to have something decent to talk about. So what'd y'all think, though? Pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. A lot of good tidbits in there. Some, gave us the ability to do some stuff on our own. Assigned us some goddamn homework. Pretty cool, though, as his Discord things, Q&As tend to be. His Discord things are really cool. Jesus Christ. Always great to get new updates. Hell yeah. I'm seriously thinking, Alex, I want Alex's emphatic statements in the negative about Kang make me wonder, is he that much not a fan of Kang, at least MCU Kang, after Quantumania? Or is he not a fan of Jonathan Majors in general? I wonder. Yeah, well. Questions, concerns, thoughts, chat, because if not, I'm going to get out of here because there's a fucking ice storm tonight and I'm going to have to get up way earlier than normal in order to make it to work. So, unless you guys have, you know, something you want to bring up and chit chat about, I'm gonna get the fuck out of cheer. I'm a bit worried they won't be able to get all these people back and have to awkwardly explain their absence. Likely not the case. Yeah, I mean they're still not quite done with the Doomsday script. I think it's allegedly required to be set by March, like that ever happens with Marvel. But basically, I guess, but they should at least have a good solid skeleton by March anyway. I guarantee they're like nowhere on Secret Wars, so they'll have a bit of time to adjust if if they hit snags with thespians. I think they'll have a little bit of wiggle room there to make adjustments. Basically, I think they'd be able to keep the awkwardness out of the movie. You know, the awkwardness would play out on, you know, in articles and on social media and shit, but not in the movie. Thank you, Travis. You have a good night too, man. Anything else, chat? Because if not, I'm going to go read while I smoke some weed, and then I'm going to fucking bed. Because I have a nice harrowing drive to work ahead of me in the morning. Although compared to like northwestern North Carolina, southeastern West Virginia, and extreme western Maryland, that's where the worst of this fucking ice storm is going to get. It's like all over the Midwest, but that's where it's going to get whooped on. Oh yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Brooke. Thanks, Starboyd. Need a Secrets and Secret Wars where we transition to the 90s animated universe, animation briefly for one universe. That would actually be cool. And they need to finish fucking Spider-Man, sons of bitches. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, though, Brooke. Yes, show notes for the rest of the week. Tomorrow night. Well, in about 3.5 hours, Invincible drops on Prime Video. And so I am 99% sure that most of this community loves that fucking show. So I'm doing a watch party tomorrow night for Invincible. Yes, Delta Dan, I'm talking about that right now. So yeah, 8:30 tomorrow night, because they're dropping 3 episodes for the premiere, and these episodes are all like 40, 45, 50 minutes. So we're starting at 8:30 tomorrow night, and we're going to do us an Invincible watch party. 3 fucking episodes of Invincible, all right here tomorrow night at 8:30, not 9, 8:30. 8:30 tomorrow night. And then Saturday night, the regular Saturday stream will be back at 9 o'clock. But tomorrow night, 3 episode premiere, Invincible, 8:30. Well, you'll be a MegaCon. Oh, that motherfucker. I mean, good for you, man. That's dope. I'm just hoping to get to my local Motor City Con this year, if at all possible. That reminds me, I gotta fucking figure out when the hell that is. That's like my hope. And believe it or not, that'll be my first con if I can get there. I always end up having, like, either being broke or having some other shit to do when fucking cons roll around. It's just the way it is. Oh well. Hell yeah, C-Dub. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. You know when to show up tomorrow night, 8:30, Saturday night at 9. Watch party for Invincible tomorrow. Normal ass Saturday night nerdy news stream. 9 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. If you didn't hit like on the way in, hit on the way out, pretty please. Thank you for being here and hanging out for the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man watch party, and of course, all the Marvel updates courtesy of Alex Perez at the Cosmic Circus. I had a good fucking time. It's out at 12 a.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. my time. And either way you cut it, that's still 3.5 hours. Well, 3 hours, 24 minutes at this point. I ain't even trying to stay up that fucking late. Oh yeah, are you going to be meeting up with Rossi and all them tomorrow, or all them down there, Darboyd? Thank you, Delta Dan. Absolutely, hell yeah. Well, you all have fun, man. I don't know how many of you guys are in my Discord. But if you're not currently, I don't even know if that works here. I don't think I've set it up to work. I know someone shared my Discord in the chat earlier. But Delta Dan's on it. Yeah, chill in Discord too. I'm not like monstrously active, but of course I don't have too many people in there either. So, but yeah, hop in the old Discord and share some of y'all's pictures, man. Show us your good. Show us what you're doing while you're good timing down at the con. That would be pretty cool. I would appreciate that. Everyone in the community would appreciate that. Thank you, Delta Dan. You the man. All right. So tomorrow night, 3-episode Invincible premiere. Saturday night, normal nerdy news stream. And then again next Wednesday for the combo stream again. 3 more episodes of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and then more nerdy talk. That's pretty much the schedule. Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday for the next. Well, watch party combo on Wednesday for the next 2 weeks. But then always a Wednesday night stream. After that, it'll be the normal 9 p.m. start time. But yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday for the next, well, I don't know, however many weeks fucking Invincible's on. So, oh, and then of course, March 4th, we get Daredevil. Oh, shit. What day of the week is that going to come out on? What day of the week is March 4th? I hope it's a Tuesday. That way we can do watch parties for both Daredevil and Invincible. I need it to work out that way. Anyway. Love y'all. Thank you for being here. I'm ever so grateful you guys choose to spend your time here in the basement with me, because I know exactly how valuable everyone's time is. So I really, really appreciate it. Love y'all. Y'all are a super dope ass community. It is on a Tuesday. Fuck yeah. All right. Well, starting March 4th, we're going to be having fucking 4 streams a week. All right. Thank you, Delta Dan. Yeah, so starting March 4th, we're going to have 4 streams a week until Invincible's done. Yeah. Hell yeah, Darboyd, it is, man. It helps a lot that it's like there's a shit ton of Nerdventures, and we already know Nerdventures are cool as fuck. Daredevil comes out 1 week before the Invincible Season 3 finale. Oh, okay. All right, well, looks like we'll have 1 week of 4 streams, and then it'll be, instead of Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Either way, lots of shit to do hanging out in the basement, folks. Lots to do. Much nerdiness to enjoy. And I hope y'all come back and are here as much as you can before it. So much love, y'all. We will see you tomorrow night at 8:30. Much love, y'all. Bye-bye. My. Thank you, Griff. I appreciate that. That was a pretty fun stream, even if I do say so myself. I know, dude. Doesn't this shit slap? Here. Well, listen, I'll shut up for a second. Kendall needs to get on the Spotify and get on this Harris Heller tip. Stream Beats by Harris Heller. I got that tip from Josh. Not specifically from Josh. Someone asked him on stream like a long time ago, and he gave it up, and I'm happy about it. He's got a lot of beats like this. Kendall needs to get into that shit and start dropping fucking bars over this. This song is called Switched On. Yeah, no. The only thing I could do is literally spit Delta Dan. Like, and as an expectorate, shoot saliva. I have negative freestyle skills. Like, even the little bit I may have been born with got removed from me, and somehow extra got removed. I have negative freestyle skills. I don't just have none. I have less than none. When it comes to freestyling, you may as well call me powder. I'm so goddamn white. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that shizzle. Again, one more time, thank you guys so much for hanging. Y'all are the best. I appreciate you. So just do me one favor and remember this one thing. Okay, well, other than, helping to promote the channel with likes, subscribes, notification bells, and sharing my shit out, do me this one other favor. Remember this. Wherever you're at, and whoever you're with, and Darboyd and the boys and the other Nerd Avengers going to really be doing this, always keep it nerdy. Much love, y'all. Peace! Yes, that's what I said.